I'm gonna tell you right now, this video might not even be 10 minutes long because my original video idea I had for today was something completely different. But I'm just gonna do my favorite moments of NXT tonight because I have a headache. I'm tired. I just want to go to bed. So I'm just remind you, if this video is over 10 minutes long, I will be surprised. But before we get into today's video, I'd love for you guys to drop a big thumbs up down below and hit the subscribe button because I'm on the road to 100 subscribers and I'd get there before WrestleMania 41 or Stand and Deliver, which one you ever prefer. Anyway, let's hop into today's video. Now, going into this NXT, this isn't a regular NXT. There was multiple championship matches. This was NXT New Year's Evil. Now, New Year's Evil is kind of like a mini PLE they do in the beginning of the week. Kind of like NXT, but NXT does these like semi-PLEs throughout the year, which I like. It's not like a PLE because it's on free TV or on cable television, or if you're internationally, you get it on Netflix, whatever. But yeah, it's pretty cool, and I think they're pretty good, and Shawn Michaels books these matches very well. And we also saw a lot of stuff because this was in the Shrine in Los Angeles. So, big stuff happened, big celebrities. We saw Nick Khan, the CEO of WWE, Triple H, yeah, obviously we know Triple H, and a couple other people. The Rock was here. Big W's in the chat. Oh, dang it! I forgot I put that moment on here. I'll do that later. But one of my favorite moments is we saw The Rock pull up in tonight, and I haven't been watching NXT recently, but I've caught up on the YouTube videos of YouTube on their YouTube, and all I know is Javon Evans got his jaw completely broken, and like Cedric Alexander's like hands and like fingers are broken by Ethan Page, and like Javon Evans' mouth is wired completely shut, so that's pretty cool as well. No, that's not cool. It's actually crazy that Ethan Page is a D1 crash out right now. But one thing I have a question about is The Rock. The Rock talked to Ethan Page with his daughter and basically said, Ethan, I heard a lot of things about you. Not a lot of good things, but I heard a lot of things about you. And let me just tell you, I'm the final boss, but she's the final boss of NXT, obviously hyping up his daughter, blah blah blah. And yeah, just hyping up his daughter was hilarious. Bro was like, she's the final boss. And then when he was walking away, I hope I see you on the main roster one day. And then he gave him a booty tap. And he says, "Sweet cheeks." I said, yo, bro, The Rock was being weird. But then he talked to Dar because I don't know what to say out there, man. I don't know what to say out there. But you want to know who should be really mad is Trick Williams and Obafemi. Yeah, should be mad that Dwayne is in the main event and I'm not. Makes me sick. Stole the Youngins main event. Wow. Man, I knew Rock was evil. Anyway, let me actually into my favorite moments after that. But yeah, that was very cool. But first favorite moment of the night is the match. That one of the matches of the year contenders was the NXT Women's Championship match against Julia, who won the deadline match or whatever, and took on the Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's Championship. So I thought Julia was going to win this championship all the way back in the beginning of October. But no, they waited until the beginning of January to do it. And the 276-day reign of Roxanne Perez, which actually she was the longest reigning champion in all of WWE, which now she's not. It belongs to Cody Rhodes. But yeah, I think that's a fun fact you guys need to know. But yeah, Julia is now your new NXT Women's Champion and brings in a new era for the women. I thought it was pretty cool. The match was pretty good as well. There were some close moments, but I kind of knew as soon as the knee got hit, when Julia hit the knee on Roxanne Perez, hit her little finisher move like butt brain buster type thingy into like a pile driver. I don't even know what it is. It's scary though. Every time she did it on the outside of the ring, oh my god, it looked like she actually hit her head on it. Corey Graves, by the way, was on the announce table. He said, "Oh my god, get the medics out here." I'm not gonna lie, if I was that close to her, I'd probably say the same thing, Corey. I wouldn't blame you. I would not blame you. But yeah, she won, even though Cora Jade tossed Roxanne Perez in the ring to try to help Roxanne Perez. Didn't really work out because obviously we saw a new champion. But yeah, congrats to Julia, I guess, on the new NXT champion. And honestly, I've been saying Roxanne Perez been losing the championship since like October, so I guess so. But what does this mean for Roxanne Perez? Does she get called up to the main roster? What does she do? I don't even know. I predict that she's gonna be in the women's rumble, like again. But maybe she gets called up after that, or maybe she just gets one more match with Julia, and then she actually puts Julia over again, and boom, whatever goes in that. So yeah. Anyway, nice to see Julia is the NXT Women's Champion. Which also, another surprising one is Oba Femi is the new NXT Champion. Now, NXT is the Iron Survivor thing, that match thing. I don't even know. It's that match. One thing I will have to say about this match is I was shocked. It was a triple threat match. It was Oba Femi versus Trick Williams versus Eddie Thorpe. And Eddie Thorpe was attacked earlier in the night by Oba Femi. This was surprising by a lot because, first off, I thought Eddie Thorpe was in there just to protect Trick Williams and like have him take the pin for Trick, and like Trick beat pins Eddie Thorpe so they can protect Oba, or maybe even protect Trick and Oba can take pin Eddie. But no, they went the completely 180 on this whole direction. I thought, Trick Williams' first reign only lasted 74 days. This reign lasted 98 days. You see the pattern here? Man, I don't know. I thought NXT was the house that Trick Williams run. Either they're gonna call Trick Williams up soon, or Shawn Michaels does not like having Trick Williams as his NXT champion. I don't know, because Trick Williams only had one or two successful defenses with his championship. He never has more than 3. I swear. Oh, by the way, Trick, you need to stop accepting these championship defenses that are not a one-on-one. You keep on losing at every time. You lost your championship in the Fatal 4-Way match. You lost your championship in the Triple Threat match. Are you going to do it again? I doubt it. Now, Trick, just do what's right and get a rematch and win back your title. I mean, it's as simple as that. This man finally got a render for a WWE championship, and then he loses it right away. So, Tony D'Angelo, you won your How does this make sense? Tony D'Angelo won his NXT North American Championship a week after Trick Williams, and still got his render before Trick Williams did. How did Trick Williams not get his NXT render? Sorry, I'm totally off topic. It's insane to me that I don't understand. But anyway, I thought for sure Trick Williams was going to win this match. I bet everything on everything that Trick Williams was going to win this match. Just because I felt like they could do a singles match with Oba Femi, and Trick Williams at Stand and Deliver. Also, I think Shawn Michaels has a problem with Trick Williams because Trick Williams will never get 100-day plus on his title reign. I swear to you, bro. Trick Williams will try to get 100 days on his title reign. Boom. The 99th day, boom, loses his championship. Bro, I don't know. Bro must be cursed in these multi-man matches. But I was surprised, honestly, that Oba won for a lot of reasons. But I'm going to go into a quick factor that he just lost his championship his 92 to 91 days ago. And he's already back in the championship. He's the main event of NXT. He's the NXT champion. And I can realistically see Obafemi literally holding the championship for a year and a half plus. Like, the only way he's losing the championship if he's vacating it. Or he gets called up to the main roster. Even then, no one's beating him for this. Just like with the NXT North American Championship, nobody is beating this man. This man's gonna be both Trick Williams' reign. This also was a very weird question. Why does Obafemi become a champion in January? Think about it. He became the NXT North American champion in January of last year. This year, he became NXT champion in January, a year later. Let's talk about Obafemi's rise. This man, in less than a year, became NXT champion. Went from having the greatest NXT North American Championship reign ever to having potentially one of the greatest NXT Championship reigns. I think this man's going to beat Adam Cole's record. Hot take. I think he's going to do it. Trust. But yeah. Anyway, speaking of it, bro, I was surprised. But hey, and Trick took the pin. I thought Trick Williams was like the face of NXT, like the face. But it feels like maybe NXT is taking Trick Williams like not as the face of NXT anymore, and it's Obafemi. I don't know. I thought Trick Williams for like the longest time was the face. Maybe he's not the face of NXT. What do you guys think? Put that in the comments below. Is Trick Williams still the face of NXT? I don't know, man. But yeah, having Obafemi pin Trick Williams, surprisingly, after Trick Williams hit that trick shot on that steel chair to Eddie Thorpe. Yeah, I'm surprised. Not gonna lie. I still can't believe that Obafemi's our NXT champion. Dang, I don't understand how. And Trick took the pin. How do you have the guy who basically is the face of NXT? I don't even know if he's the face. I don't even know. I'm shocked. But yeah. But let's move on to one of my favorite moments is The Rock's promo. He basically just said absolutely nothing and he just glazed NXT. And basically, he was not the final boss. Even though he said he was the final boss, he was not the final boss. This is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. This is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. This is corporate Rock. This is the Rock who is the board of directors of the TKO board members. But he basically said a couple things. He did call out the internet wrestling community, basically by saying yesterday was the debut on Raw on Netflix. But people seem to have a problem with me hanging out and praising Cody Rhodes. Which, yeah, true. A lot of people did not like the Raw on Netflix debut, which confuses me out of 300 years from now. I don't understand what they hated. I'll be completely honest. What did they hate? It was a great show, great matches, great storylines were being told. I'm still confused. Please, if you hated the Raw on Netflix debut, tell me in the comments below because you're on something, brother. I'm just saying, bro. I'm gonna tell you this. I just have to say facts. You don't like wrestling if you didn't like. I don't understand. So many people had the same opinion too. I don't understand. Anyway, let's move on. He basically a year ago, people were saying when I walked into anything, say, "Oh, why would you steal Cody's spot? Why would you steal Cody's spot?" Oh, and then a year later, they have a problem with me praising him and drinking tequila in the parking lot, which is crazy. And then after that, that's kind of when he entered Final Boss mode, but then he went straight back to Dwayne The Rock Johnson mode. So yeah, sadly, no Final Boss gimmick yet. I don't know. Is he the Final Boss character gonna come back? I hope so. That's honestly one of my favorite characters in all of WWE. So come on, Rock. Make time for your schedule, bro. Come on, bro. Make some time in your schedule. Come on, man. Come on. Um, but yeah, I also really thought it was kind of cool for The Rock to come back, but it's fine. But I'm gonna guess this is like one of the last. I feel like this is the last appearance for The Rock in January. And by the way, yes, the Royal Rumble is in February, so yeah, The Rock could possibly come back in the Royal Rumble, maybe sometime during February. But I think this is his last appearance of in January. So maybe he appears on SmackDown. I doubt it. Maybe he comes back. The celebration of the acknowledgement. Maybe I don't know. I do think this is like the last. This is January 2025 is the last time The Rock is gonna appear on TV until probably like February, or like maybe or when you get closer to WrestleMania. I feel like he might pop around again if he has any plans at WrestleMania. So yeah. But one thing that confused me on the show is there was like this number one contenders match for the women's North American Championship, which I get. Obviously, Stephanie Valker won that. Okay, I said that makes sense. That makes sense. Have someone makes sense. Okay, but then there was this 6-woman tag match with Shotzi, Tatum Paxley, and Gigi Dolan facing the NXT, the better version of PFC, which is Fatal Influence, and the champion NXT Women's North American Champions on there. But Stephanie Valker was like talking to Ava, and Shotzi interrupted them, saying, "I pinned the champion, so I think I can have a number one contenders match. I think I should face Fallon Henley," which actually makes no sense at all because Stephanie Valker literally won the number one contenders match. So what's the point of having that number one contender match if you're just gonna have Shotzi and Stephanie Valker face off next week to see who the number one contender is? It makes no sense. Like, this is like one of the worst women's booking decisions I've seen on NXT for like a long time. NXT's women's division is like the best in all of the North America and probably all of professional wrestling right now. So I don't know why they would have Stephanie Valker win this number one contenders match and then have like next week have her have another number one contenders match for someone who literally pinned the champion in a tag match. For someone who actually won the number one contenders match. I still don't understand why they would do that. This is a terrible booking decision. Why do you even have the number one contenders match in the first place? Which makes no sense. But yeah. It makes no sense. But yeah. But yeah, that's honestly all I got for you guys today. Yep, that was my next video idea. Trust me. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Yeah, kind of my favorite moments of NXT and moments that I didn't understand and kind of confused me. But yeah. But again, leave your opinions down below this NXT show. I doubt you giving care about this. But yeah. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow or the next one. I'm going to bed. Bye.